Oh, yeah, it's Rob, it's Chatting Tracks. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm off to Camden today. There's a new thing just opened up called Live Odyssey. I'm going to go and check it out. Apparently it's celebrating 60 years of British music. They've got exhibitions there. They've got bands playing, memorabilia, all sorts of stuff. I got the first show on the first day, so I'm super excited about it. Now, to keep it old school and to keep it relevant, I dug out all my old cassettes that I used to have in the 90s when I went to college. I can't even remember what's on these things anymore. And I dug my Walkman out of the loft, so I'm going to go old school all the way. I thought I've got to do that just for a bit of fun. Also, one of them, my friend Pete Saxer from Unknown Sounds. He's got a fantastic show, and I do a live stream with Pete. He's going to be with me as well. So there'll be a link in the description to his show and the one we did together. Anyway, now let's do it. Let's get to Camden. Let's check this out.
Chatting Tracks. Let's talk music.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I've loved listening to tapes all the way down here. One more thing about it, and I'll stop talking about it. But I love the warmth on it, I love the crackle, I love the fact that the tapes speed up and the music slows down and there's bits cutting in and there's bits of old radio stations that have long gone. Heard all that, it was wonderful. The trouble was I forgot their metal oxide on the tape, so the minute I get a text message, I get this noise. In the end, I had to resort to sticking it up onto the luggage rack to stop the interference. Looks like a right nutter. Oh well, I still enjoyed it anyway. Okay, so I'm here with Pete Saxer from Unknown Sounds, and we're here in Camden, and we're going to take a look at, what's it called? Live Odyssey, isn't it?
Live Odyssey, yeah, 60 years of British music.
And we don't know what's going to be there. We think it's exhibitions, and it's, what, bands or something like that?
Yeah, bands. They talk about the bars a lot, so I know that's where Woody wants to go right away. But yeah, it's going to be great.
Cool, let's go check it out, shall we? Let's find it.
It's like a pie.
That's really cool. Oh, nice, they've got set lists. Oh, cool. Wow. It's 1983, look at that, cool. Wow, that's for the last Wham tour.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Prosecco.
That's really cool. That's a Queen Fat Bottom Girls Jazz master tape slip. That's brilliant. Look at that. Compact disc. Wow, lovely big picture of Freddie as well. Look at that. Oh, that's when Phil did Live Aid. That's the really cool. Sabbath as well. Look at that. Nice. It's a Bowie autograph. Fantastic. That's from the Serious Moonlight tour. Wow, cool. There's one of his microphones for the tour. Fantastic. This is really cool. That's really cool.
So this is the actual room. John Lennon.
No, it's not the actual room, Pete, no. That's really nice, look at that. And there's a master tape. Let's get some of this for you as well. The original design for the Walls and Bridges album. That's really cool. poster. Awesome. There you go. It's a colorised version of John. That's really nice. And this is a mock-up of his bedroom, I guess. That's really nice. That's really cool. It's from John Lennon's Arrest. Wow, it's the original poster for All You Need Is Love. Look at that. Wonderful. Oh, this is a nice picture. Look at this. Lovely. So I've got to overdub this part because a band started playing some covers next door that are part of the show, and I would have got smashed with copyright. This is from 1980, saying John Lennon had passed away. And in a second, you're going to see a picture made out of a cable, which was used to record the Imagine album, and they've turned them into pieces of art. It's absolutely fantastic. I'd love to own just one of those. It'd be a brilliant thing. Okay, so this is the band I told you about. They're really cool. They're basically playing in the background. You can watch the band or look at the exhibition there. Great musicians. They did sort of stuff like Waterloo Sunset. They did some Kinks as well. They did some Beatles, but that's why I've had to dub this out because I've got smashed with copyright otherwise. Great players, obviously know what they're doing, and they're there every day. It's almost like a party atmosphere. They started, everyone stood around the corners, but by the time they got going, everyone was sort of dancing a little bit and clapping. It was really, really cool. But yeah, nice little feature to this exhibition, something I've never really seen before. Okay, so this was a real highlight of the day for me. This is the Libertines, and I forgot how good the Libertines are actually, in like 3D hologram form. And it was like being at a real gig. It was absolutely amazing. They'd start and these laser things would go around them, and then they'd start playing the songs. And it was so good, like Pete and Carl started chatting with each other between the songs about things and just waffling on, and then they'd start playing the song. It was really, really good. The engineer came out after we finished and said, did everybody enjoy it? Was there any mistakes you spotted? You know, is there anything wrong you want us to improve? So they really want to make this really, really, tight for people. And it was a lovely touch. He was chatting after about how he was doing it all. And then after he came out and made sure nobody missed it, he said, have you seen the holograms? Have you seen the holograms? But this was a real highlight of the day, and they need more of this sort of thing because it's absolutely fantastic. When you were there, this video doesn't do it justice really. The image is pin sharp and the sound in the room was absolutely fantastic. We need more of this sort of thing, and I think they're going to switch up the artists quite regularly. So the Libertines is now, and then there'll be a different artist again one day. I'm going to dig my Libertines album out now though. Okay, so this is the second band that we saw on the way out. They were performing in the other room because they didn't have both bands at the same time. That'd be horrendous. But yeah, it was great musicians. They knew exactly what they were doing. They had a great party atmosphere as well. Like that, by this time, the crowd had really warmed up, and as soon as this band started playing, everyone started dancing and just singing along and bobbing their heads. So it's really great. It's got a lovely party atmosphere all afternoon and in the evening as well. They're doing it 2 times a day. But yeah, really fantastic. So this is something I never thought would ever happen in my wildest dreams. So this is a picture of Julia Baird, John Lennon's sister. And she curated some of the stuff that's in the exhibition there. We went to go outside and we heard them saying, Julia's sitting over there. And I went over and had a chat with Julia. She's an absolutely lovely lady. And it's hard to believe that, she's John Lennon's sister. And when she smiles at you, you can see the resemblance straight away. She was signing copies of a book there, and I got one as well. So she might be around if you're at the exhibition. So keep an eye out for her. She's a lovely, lovely lady. I can't say any more than that. She was absolutely wonderful. And I never, ever thought in my wildest dreams I'd meet John Lennon's sister. Absolutely incredible. All right, Pete. So we've just come out of the live Odyssey.
That's right.
Celebrating 6 years of British music. What do you think of it?
I didn't know what it was going to be like. I had no idea. I didn't think it was going to be like that. It's a little bit disorganized. They had some really great stuff in there. Some great memorabilia. Yeah, with John Lennon and things like that. The best thing about it, I think, is the band, the Libertines, were playing. That's right. In holograph form, they were better than ABBA Voyager.
So it is the first day today. So they emailed before we both got here and said, look, we've got some real problems. We're going to put it on an hour later. And to be fair, they gave us a free drink and they gave us a free ticket to the next exhibition as well, because the exhibitions will change in there every so many months. I like the idea of it. It was a bit disorganised, but it is the first night. But I think if you was having like a wedding party or you was doing a business party and you wanted a really cool venue, that would be the place to do it, because they had 2 bands on playing and doing stuff everybody would know. So you could literally walk around and do have a party in there, and it would be a really, really cool venue for that, I think, as well. Yeah, and you'd have some really cool, unique stuff on the wall to do that as well. So there is a shop in there. We bought some bits, so don't feel to hold yours up. So they were selling these. So I got the chart from 1981. It's from NME, and they just obviously cut these out, put them in frames. So you get these for reasonable price. I paid 20 quid for this. What did you get, Pete?
I got the Sex Pistols' an ad for the new single, Vacant, from 1977. Really cool stuff. Really cool. Yeah, it was the first day. Hopefully it will get better. If I were to give them some advice, I'd say organize it, because you didn't know where you were going. There was no signs or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really an intuitive walkthrough. But like I said, a lot of great stuff. If you're really into music, especially 80s, there was a lot of 80s
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a bit
wasn't
80s
there?
stuff,
A lot of
yeah.
80s. You're going to love it. And
Also-
the bands are great.
Also, I've got to say as well, it was about £20 for the ticket, and I think that's a really good price for what you got today. I think if that was a £50 ticket, considering it's the first day, they've not really got a lot of stuff. I think I would have been disappointed,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think the price was really good for what you got for that venue. And yeah, we're going to come again because they're going to change all the stuff around. You know, come down to Camden, check it out. I hopefully you enjoy it, and let us know in the comments below if you really like it.
Yeah.
There'll be a link to Pete's show in the comments, so subscribe to that as well. Tell them what your show is real quick, Pete.
The show is Unknown Sounds with Pete Saxer.
And what does it do?
It plays independent music from all over the world.
Okay, that's cool. There'll be a link to Disco Sheet. Yeah, go on then.
Go ahead. Well, we met somebody who's quite famous. Can't really talk about her too much, but Woody bought her book. She was here and got her autograph. Who is she?
Julia Baird, John Lennon's sister.
That's right, John Lennon's sister. And I had to go use the toilet when he was doing that, so I missed it. But I saw her coming out, and I asked her if she was forced to listen to Beatles music when she was a kid, or could she listen to the Stones? She said she preferred the Stones. So you might see her on a podcast, a live stream podcast with us as Flipside with Pete and Robert.
Now, we're not saying that's going to happen.
No, but
just,
it might happen.
Just subscribe to both channels, because if it does happen, then you're going to be the first to see it.
Yeah, great.
Get a ticket, come down, have a look. It's definitely worth having a look at. There's some amazing stuff there, as you saw in the video, but definitely check it out. And me and Pete will see you on the next review when we go somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good. See you later, guys.
Keep it live. Ta-da.